Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I thought it'd be nice to start with some real raw updates. I feel like my life has been spiraling a little out of control, but that's okay. Like for one, I've been going through a lot in my personal life. I've also been spreading myself very thin to the point I didn't recognize myself. I mean, work has been crazy, everything else has been crazy. It's not like gloom and doom, but between life, recession, and the deep puzzles that come with living a third of your lifespan, there's been that feeling of like dissociation from reality. But in the midst of it all, I've been so grateful for a lot of things as well. Family, friendships, and all that. I just didn't want to make another feel-good vlog without stating the fact first. Honestly, there's so much I'm excited about. Rediscovering myself again, leaning into my purpose. I've been so serious because life has been so serious. I've been such an adult lately, and I'm trying to get excited about life and spark joy. I've become more forthright in creating lifelong stability for myself, touching the core of love in my life, focusing on my connection to God, and in my connection and fulfillment with myself and the path I'm forging every day. I'm also making it a point of duty to reclaim my attention span because there's so much noise in the world. Just slow down, take it easy, and find reasons to be in love with every single day. Spend time with family, spend time with loved ones. I already do these things, but just be more intentional and more present with everything. Awesome. I hope this mic is okay. It's kind of doing something, but I'm not so sure. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I have missed you guys so much. It's been a hot minute. I feel like, I didn't even realize at the time I was making the first part of the intro of this video, that I had been in this season of wormhole of like hustle, grind, culture, strategy, and etc, all that stuff. And yeah, it just left me feeling really depleted, really like my cup was empty. And I had to fill my cup. And the past 2 months, June, July of this year, honestly, I think it's timely because it's like right in the middle of the year, right? It's the best time to have a half year reset, I would say. And I have been feeling very, moved in the direction of like just reclaiming my time, my space, my energy, and just stepping into that feminine flow in a way that feels true and authentic to me. And yeah, I feel like that's really what this video is about. I just kind of show different aspects of that in my own, point of view. And yeah, I hope you enjoy watching to the end of this video. Please feel free to like, subscribe, join the diaries, and yeah, let's see you at the end. So guys, I am actually going out. It's Friday night and my brother is in town. Yeah, we live in different cities, and this is kind of cute. And yeah, I don't always see him, so he's just here because he is, I think, going to be the godfather of one of his friend's babies, and he came into town for that and the dedication. So yeah, I'm just going to go see him this evening and just catch up, trying to create time for family. Honestly, I feel like I always create time for family. It's what life is about. Love, family, friends, finding joy in your spark. It's the first time I'm doing bendy rollers since I think first year of uni or second year of uni. I don't know, it's really giving that Avril Lavigne era. Oh my god. Okay, let me just try and do something. For my relationships, it's really about being present with where everyone is at, speaking light and positivity into their lives, and praying for all our lines to fall in pleasant places. I may not always be able to hold space for everyone, especially at the same time, but I do try to listen to my loved ones and seek deeper connections with the people I care about and care about me. Hi guys, welcome back. It's Sunday evening. Oh, I love the fact that my cup and my hairband can go. I honestly didn't realize that. That's pretty much an amazing coincidence. I'm not hating it. Anyway, yeah, I've had tea today. I've had breakfast. Actually, I'll call it more of a brunch. I had ramen and eggs for brunch or lunch. I don't really eat breakfast. It's something I've been trying to work on. And it's so funny. I was just thinking outside here as I was journaling how I was overthinking the intro of this video. I felt like, oh my gosh, so much is happening in the beginning. And, that's just life. Sometimes it's a little chaotic and sometimes it's like all cool, calm, collected and chill. Yeah, just the nuances of life. Anywho, it's a bit of a slower day today. I just wanted to relax. I had a long week and I will probably have a long week ahead. So I just really needed a day where I could just unplug and decompress. And self-care sometimes can be just laying in bed all day, not doing much, eating some ramen noodles. So yeah, that is one of those days. Anywho, I also want to do some skincare today. Self-care, skincare. I haven't really showered. Yeah, I haven't really showered, so I want to do some stuff, and I wanted to show you guys some of the new things I got and what I'll be using today just to slough off the old skin and feel refreshed for the new week. So guys, this is what I have been using so far. So good. Obviously, I have my moisturizer over there. I have something for my hair, this monoi oil. It's kind of like, it feels like a serum, like a creamy emollient kind of serum. And then obviously it's raining season, so I have like mosquito repellents. Dove has become so expensive, so this has kind of replaced Dove for me right now. And just for that extra pep, I also do this, and I have been feeling really nostalgic. It's like summer scents. Body Fantasy has been doing the thing, and then my friend got me this at her, I don't want to call it it felt like a bridal shower, but her paint and sip. She organized that little paint and sip that you guys saw earlier in the video. And just my sticky scrub. But for today, what is new is I actually got these are new. This is kind of new, but I've used it like twice. That's why it's gone down quite a bit. It smells so amazing, like, oh my gosh, guys. And there's also this. I don't make salt scrubs for cookies, so I'm always curious and interested in like trying out some new things. I saw this at my friend's place and I just thought it would be nice to check it out, do a little salt scrub, because I recently got a wax and I saw this baby oil. I wanted to get like regular almond oil or something, or make my own, but I really like this baby oil. Don't you think the packaging is so cute? It looks like water, and I just wanted to try it out, something new in the market. And I'm gonna do a face scrub and face mask. So yeah, this is giving perfect self-care Sunday afternoon. So self-care is very big for me because I run a self-care business, obviously. But I'll be honest with you guys, I feel like I haven't really been taking care of myself. I've been pouring a lot into other things, and the fact that I just don't think I've been appreciated in these things is making me feel even more murky. Does that make sense? Anyways, we're doing a lot more of self-care now, and I know what I'm about to say has nothing to do with like the skin, because a lot of people think self-care, they think skincare, but I've been reading a new book and I've been loving it because nothing entertains me on socials anymore. If it's not a good sermon, an easy recipe, or something that has to do with how to make money, I don't really care, like at all. Actually, I do like the occasional fashion inspo video, come on, though, but I'm not trying to do any spontaneous shopping, Hi guys, it's a new week. I'm just feeling super grateful this morning. I mean, there's a lot of things that are not so clear, but I'm just trusting God in the process and just leaning on Him for understanding and clarity and direction and everything. Anywho, I've had breakfast. I'm drinking some tea. I'm drinking moringa and hibiscus. Moringa is very good for detoxification, while hibiscus has high amounts of vitamin C. I just feel like it's a good way to it's like a good wake up tea. The mint and peppermint are good, like kind of step down teas from the end of the day or the end of a long week. Anywho, so we're working from a cafe today just to put a little pep in our step. And, sometimes you just need that change of location just to get you going. So, drum roll, I have an unboxing for us today. I have a new Coach bag. Honestly, I should have unboxed this a while ago, but just life was lifing and I just didn't have the time. And yeah, I can't wait to show you guys because I've been trying to get pieces that are more intentional. In fact, honestly, I think that's just always been my OT, just getting pieces that are more long lasting, that serve more purposes. And I just love Coach because I feel like they're most of their bags do that. I always wanted a Coach pair of boots as well. I might eventually go into that. But honestly, I'm not in I don't currently live in a climate that requires boots, but yeah, those are some things I wanted to get. So I already have an old Coach bag, which I might carry out today, depending, because I wanted a bag that could fit a laptop. I'm not sure this does, but it's so cute and it's just big. It's just like a medium-sized midi. And yeah, I'm talking too much about it. Let me just unbox it for you guys. Ooh. Established in 1941. I love this their logo. I feel like in my other life I was probably a princess, and actually in this life I'm also a princess, just not that kind of princess. Oh guys, look at it. It's so gorgeous. The leather feels so amazing. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Ooh, this is so cute. So I could just hang this on it somewhere. Like, why not? Why not? Come on, guys. Tell me you don't love what is happening right now. I love the cherry. It's so pretty. It may not fit my laptop, but it's pretty damn perfect. Guys, I am so obsessed with this bag. It's so pretty. I love that I can kind of hold it like that, just a little that moment, and I can also hold it like this. I wish I could show you guys, but just like a little shoulder moment with a little chinkle. And I could style this with a scarf on it because it's just so plain and perfect. And inside has this red interior. Here's more like a leather. Here's more like a nice velvet. It's so pretty. And let me show you what can fit inside the bag. I have my little notebook here, Boss Babe, that fits inside. I also have my iPad. Let's just see. Awesome. It fits inside. My wallet. I usually put lip gloss and things. Obviously now it's empty, but I just put a few cute little things in there, a little lip gloss, my eye drops and stuff like that. And voila. And there's still so much space in it. I mean, it may not fit a laptop, right? But I think it's a very good everyday bag. You can dress up, you can dress down, but I just wanted something functional, cute, and minimal. And voila. I just can't wait to, go about town with my new little baggie.
So I know I just unboxed a new item, but to be honest, the finances, they've been a little scary lately, and it's not like I'm doing anything crazy, just, doing life, my everyday things, but still. But I try not to worry about it. I just trust God, Remember what he says, remember the birds. They don't really do so much, but he always provides for them. And if he can do that for them, What about us? So I'm treating myself to a little cake and overpriced coffee today because YOLO.
Hey guys, so we're going to the studio today. A quick OOTD. I'm wearing this headband from, I think it's actually Sahad, nowhere special. Some merch, cookie shirt, a little bit of bling. I'm gonna pack my hair up because I have a facial, so just carrying my ruffle. I love these pants. They are, I think, mango, but they're actually thrifted, and some ballerina pump moments. Milan is having his moments, and yeah, some merch, my laptop bag for a busy day. All right, guys, so let's head out.
So why did I start Stickies? I could tell you how, I needed a little extra cash, and I decided to start making all this self-care treats, because obviously I had done some biocosmetics in school and I had the skill and all of that, and I just love the smell of all these sweet little treats for your skin. And yeah, one part that is the case, but in another part, I was in a time of my life where I needed a lot of direction and I was praying to God a lot for like that purpose, to show me what I'm supposed to do and blah blah blah. And instead of giving me what I thought I wanted, God gave me what I actually needed, which was peace. And that's the amazing thing about God, He knows what is better for us. So it's better to just trust in His own divine understanding and will and purpose for our lives. And that mixed with a little pharmaceutical knowledge, plus growing up watching my mom be so resourceful with her hands at the farm, and just everything I knew about spa therapy, right? A resilient work ethic and that mindset of just never giving up on anything. And yeah, just we've been at it ever since, and this is where we are.
Hey guys, so I'm actually waiting for a client. She's running a little late at the moment, but I just wanted to use this time to come on here and tell you guys how I usually schedule my days. So I have 2 days I am at the studio. Those are when I come here. On some days I'm creating content, on some days I am making product, and on Sundays I'm doing facials. So ideally I would like to be able to come here 3 times a week, but my schedule just wouldn't allow because obviously I work freelance as well in customer service and also as an online teacher. So in case I'm not, well, not in case, but usually when I'm not here, that's what I'm doing. And yeah, well, for today's a facial day, so this is all I have planned today, and I have to send out 2 orders. Someone ordered a body scrub and someone ordered like 5 diffusers, so I have to get those ready, pack those up. Unfortunately, I don't think I have up to 5 diffusers, but we'll see. So yeah, that's usually what a typical day here looks like. It's either I'm creating content, either I am making some new products, or I am having a facial. So yeah, I don't know if I'll call myself an ST girl, maybe a self-employed like cosmetics girly. Oh, I think that's my client.
Well, let's be honest. Growth-wise, what's really happening? I feel like for customer base, we've been slowly increasing, but money-wise, it could be better, right? For a standard business operation, but it does pay for some bills, and it's a marathon, not a sprint. My sister recently said, God always rewards consistency, and I'm just holding on to that. Recently, I've been learning how to swim, and I feel like this process of learning something to also just made me realize that it's really just about showing up, doing a little every day, and then eventually you're an Olympian. Okay, maybe not an Olympian, but you're definitely not a beginner anymore, and that's worth something.
Hi guys, so I'm just out doing my little spirit walks, and I was like, let me tell you guys how it's been spiritually. I feel like for the past few, call it 2 years, yeah, I've been doing a lot of religious activities, and sorry about the background noise, they're playing I think some version of soccer basketball. So
I feel like I've been doing a lot of religious activities and I'm trying to go back to the basics as well. What is it that I actually love that has been growing me spiritually? The spirit walks, spending quality time with God, showing up when He tells me to show up. Like the other day, they were doing a function for the teenagers in our church and they told me they wanted me to facilitate and speak to the teen girls, and I was freaking out. And in the freaking outness of it all, I realized what my topic should be, which was confidence, using Esther as a case study. It was pretty amazing, pretty great, and it was mutually filling experience. As much as I hope I left them feeling a little blessed, I was feeling extra blessed as well. Anywho, so yeah, I've been doing more of that. Just taking some time to focus on my relationship with God. So one of my neighbors actually ran into me, so I had to stop and say hi. Anywho, it's about to rain and I kind of thought it would be the best time to close off this vlog. There's a lot happening, guys. I have a lot of expectations, a lot of prayers I'm hoping and trusting for. But honestly, I think I'm happy wherever the chips fall. I trust Him wherever the chips fall, whether I get it, whether He says later or not now, or maybe just even no. I'm just trusting that His plans for me will be better than anything I want or desire. So anywho, without further ado, guys, it's been really great. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please, again, remember to like, subscribe, join the diaries, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.